So good evening everyone. Today is 4th July 2025 and this should be day 4 of our trading challenge, So the goal is to get 1% or 30% at the end of the month. So we're still on that right now. Yes, so you can see on the chart we have a COQ chart. So I wanted to show you something I noticed in the chart. I mean, these are some of the things I also do. Not only using AI all the time how would I say it? Not using AI all the time to decide for us. Sometimes there are some things we can easily see in the chart that we can easily make a decision. Yeah. So this is the COQ chart. And before I go further, what made me come and look at this chart is because I noticed the trade I set yesterday, which was AI suggestion. It hit my stop loss. So so that trade sold off at a tight stop loss of 1%. Yeah, but that made me come to realize that maybe my strategy that I wanted to use is not maybe all I say it is not correct, or it's not the idea I wanted to implement, that okay, you should have a tight stop loss whereby maybe 1%, you know. So but that is very difficult, because once you buy, and you buy at any price, the fluctuation, it can easily hit 1% very quickly, even before the trade matures and starts to go up or starts to grow, So that was an issue, and that made me come to realize that that 1% tight stop loss is not good. At least we should be thinking about around 5%, so at least the trade can because 1% is just so easy to hit, right? So because so that made me curious that, hey, let me come and look at the chart, right? So if you look at the 1 hour chart, the 1 hour time frame, so each candle represents 1 hour. So you can see it's generally coming down, right? So and this is from when is today? Yeah, from today. So it went up, came down, so there's a potential for it to go up again, right? If I zoom out, look at the pattern. It came like this, went up, came like this, went up, came down. There's 1 hour, so it's going to come somewhere around here. And that's 4850, around that price. That will hit, because that was even the price, around the price I bought yesterday.
Hello, sir. I cannot see your screen, sir.
Oh, you cannot see my screen. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not sharing my screen. Wow, sorry about that. I was just speaking, but you can hear me, Sha.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Let me share my screen now. Yeah. Uh, where entire screen. So I'm gonna share. Which screen am I sharing? I'm sharing this screen. Share. Okay. I guess you can see my screen now.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So so as I was saying, because of that tight stop loss, which I said that 1% is not, yeah, it's not a good strategy for this our what we are trying to achieve. So we must increase the stop loss to be able to the percentage stop loss, so that the trade can mature. Because immediately I put it is hitting the stop loss, so I'm just hitting the loss, because the coin fluctuates so hard, right? So so that made me come to look at the chart, and if you look at the 1 hour time frame, this is the current where we are right now in the last 1 hour. This is where we are. But if you look at coming back, if you look at now, this is let me start from here. This is now let me come closer to where we are. July. I want to look at July. Let me zoom out. So yeah, 1 July. So this is where we are. This is the beginning of the month, and this is when we started trading. So if you look at the 1 hour time frame, it went up like this, it came down to this, around this place. So it's going to go up again. So I now decided to look at the 1 day time frame, and I now saw a pattern which we could explore. So if you look at it like this, if I draw a line, how do I draw the line again? I seem to have forgotten some things in this since I used the Bybit. How do I? Oh God! How do I do this thing again? Let me escape it. Then what? I can't see those my tools again. Something is happening here. Yeah, this is it. It was just hiding there. Oh yeah, so this is what I was looking for. So there's this line chart here. Let me see. I can see some support zones. I mean on the 1 day. No, I wanted to use 4 hour time frame. So if you look at 4 hour time frame, you can see something. You can see that there's a kind of a support here on this line. No, this is not what I want. I need to use a proper line. I think it's this one. I need the horizontal line. This one, this is what I need. So you can see there's a support around this place. So we can use this as a support. And you can see the price is bouncing on this in the last 4 hours, in 4 hours. So each candle represents 4 hours. So if you look at this point, this is 1st of July, 8 o'clock. So it has been going, so it has bounced here. So I think this is a very good entry price because it's a very good, and you can see that the price is so low. It's a long time ago we got to this price. That was in April. That was when this same line was hit, the same price. So I think it's a good entry, and it's even a lower entry than the price suggested by AI yesterday when we were trying to determine the price. So I will choose this as an entry price, right? And I can put my take profit around somewhere here, right? Which is 0.49. Or maybe if I don't want to be too greedy, I can choose somewhere like around this place, right? So as the take profit, which is 0.4862. Yeah, and I'm not sure how much is the difference in percentage. I can just quickly ask that question. What is the percentage difference from? So which price am I starting from? My price is 4540. 4540 to the price I think it may hit. I just want to see that it's more than 1%. I'm thinking about this one, so I won't be too greedy. So this is 4858. 4858. These were 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4858. So Victor, you see what I'm doing now? This is basically what I do, right? This is how I.
Yes, I can see it. I can see it very clearly.
Yeah, this is how I trade. I sometimes go to ChatGPT to get some information. So it's even 7% profit actually, from 4540 to 4858, which I think is achievable. But it may not be achievable in 1 day, maybe in some days, because if you look at it from here, I want to get to here. And this happened, the last time it came to this date was on 4th. Actually, today, it was on this price today. So it's very, very possible to get to it within the next 24 hours. So I'm going to take this trade, and I'm going to set a 5% stop loss on this trade. So how am I going to take this trade? So I'm going to take my starting price on this one, because I think it's a good price, because sorry, that's the wrong chart, because of why. I mean, look at if I zoom out, you see that it's a very, very low price. If I zoom, let me even put it in 1 day time frame. Oops, you see that the price is very, very low. I wish I even had more capital. I'll even pump more in it now, because the price has never gotten to this price before. So it's a very, very good deal to buy it. I mean, you can never see it better than this again, you know. So I'm just going to rush in. I'm going to go all in with the remaining capital I have after I've lost some. I've lost some money, of course, but it's very, very little because I use a stop loss. I always encourage people to use stop loss in their trade. So I'm going to make that trade, which I just, on this blue line, I'm going to start on this blue line. So that's a buy. So the price was 4540, that's this blue one. And I want to set my sell price at, let me just draw another line. I think I can just pick it like this, I guess, yes. And let me open it. So let me put it in 4 hours like I was, yes. So I don't want to go high here because I think, okay, I don't want to be too greedy. So I want to take this one. So I'm just, because if you look at it, it's also like, let me just draw the line. Oh, I think I have to click it first. Then yes, I'll just change the color. I'll use green because green means sell, make money is green. Oh, I don't like this green. Let me use a better one. Bright one. Yes. This is make money line. So we can see this channel. You can see that the price is fluctuating in the channel. It's fluctuating in the channel. So it's a very good channel we can use to make buy and sell trades. Let me take this to arrow. I don't like it. So you can see it's going in the channel in the last 4 hours. Look at it. Look at it. It's a very nice channel. So I'm going to go in here, buy here, sell here. Then I'm going to put a 5% stop loss. So this now is I think is a better approach than using 1%, because that 1%, it keeps hitting that 1%. So I'm just going to do a 5% stop loss. So what is 5% lower than this? Let me go and use ChatGPT to calculate it, because man, AI is helping us. I don't want to stress my brain. I don't want to calculate anything. Just do it for me. What is 5% lower than the entry price, which is this? So is that price I'm going to set as my stop loss. Okay, it's just going to calculate it. So it says it's this 4313. So I'm going to use that. I'll come back here. So I'm going to look for that 4313. I'm going to look for it. So 43, yeah, 111. Yeah, I just did it. This one is okay because it's difficult to get the precise. 4314 is okay. So I'm just going to make this red. So that's like half. Yes. So this is the goal. So this, for if it gets to the green, is 7% profit. If it gets to the red, is 5% loss. So, but in this kind of strategy, we can set some kind of a partial take profit. So in the middle here, we can put another kind of a profit, like, okay, let's take part of the profit, let's sell some. So we don't wait till it gets here, because yeah, it may not get there. So for us to get some gains already, we can set one somewhere in the middle here. So I'm just going to set another. So all these prices I'm going to set. Can I do it like this here? Yes. So I'm just going to use also green. Let me use the same green I use. So these two green spots are the spots I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell 50% of my asset here and the next 50% here, so that I can lock in some profit, right? And if for some reason it goes down here, then that's really bad, right? So I'm even beginning to think 5% stop loss is too much, but I feel like this price is at a very low price. So yeah, in trading, nobody knows it's finished. It's really yeah, I mean speculation, or so that's why we use indicators. Let me just even check one of my indicators and see what it tells me. Maybe I can get more insight. Bollinger Bands. Oh, that was wrong. That was not the one I wanted. Yeah, it's even lower. So yeah, this is just, it's not the price is still yeah, slipping now. But anyway, I think it's a good entry price. So okay, I'll just take this off. And yeah, so this is my own plan. So I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna trade on this plan. So the blue line I'm not gonna buy, which is 4540, and the quantity, which is 168. So if you look at my charts, I should increase. I should have now my profit has. I'm going to fill this chart next. So that's for the trade of yesterday, which also got to a loss. So I've only gained one time in 3 days, so it's okay. So 168, I'm going to buy. What was the price? 4540. Yeah, I'm just going to put that. So the buy order is submitted. So if you go to my open orders, you can see it is submitted. So when this price 4540 is hit, then this thing will get out of this place. So just focus on the top order, because that's what we are dealing with. And my investment amount is 168 USDT, and I've purchased. This is the quantity I'm going to purchase if the order comes in. I think it's going to hit it very soon. So once it hits it, the next step I'm going to do is to let me expand this again. So I'm thinking maybe I should create kind of another take profit of like 2.5%, not 5%, but I think 5% is okay. So, but anyway, when this price is bought, I'm going to sell 50%. I'm going to set a selling price of 0.000004707. I'll sell 50% of my COQ on this line, and the remaining I'm going to sell on this price, which is 4862. So yeah, I cannot set it now because this order has not yet been achieved. We've not yet bought it, but I think it's going to happen soon. You can see that the price is close to it. So that's basically it, and that's the plan for today or for tonight. And I'm going to, for the guys on my WhatsApp group, I'm going to drop more updates on the specific action we should take. Yeah, you know how I do it. So just wait for updates, and the alerts you should set on your alert, so that you can also check when the prices are. When the prices hit the alert, you can also make the decision, because you need to set your alert on this price. So you can immediately, once the price is hit, you can immediately set your stop loss and your take profit. So yeah, that's basically it for that. And I'm just going to quickly fill in the order of yesterday, which I said is in a loss, because I always want to fill in the history. I like to fill it in my chart. So this was it. I bought at 4860. This was the price I bought. I'm just going to fill it. So this is COQ, and the date was yesterday. 03 was yesterday. That was my birthday. And the price I bought was this price, and the quantity was this that came in when I bought at that price. Can I just copy like this? Oh, thanks. Yeah, thank you. What was I doing? Okay, I was filling the price. So this was the quantity. So Victor, like I said, when you start trading, endeavor to use these sheets. Today, one of my followers contacted me about something about the way he bought COQ some time ago, and the price came down. Then he bought COQ again when it came down, and he wanted to sell, but he mistakenly sold the old COQs. So he kind of lost. And why? Because he couldn't tell how much he bought before. He didn't know all those things. I said, hey, you should have checked your history, but there's so many things going on in the history of the trade that he couldn't really follow, So if he had used this kind of a sheet now, especially for new traders, this will really help you, so that you can see what is going on. You can track it. You can see, oh, I've lost here. You can find out what's going on. I always encourage this, especially for new traders. If you are a professional trader, you can just make do with the history on the exchange. So that's why I encourage using this sheet when you start trading. So my followers have access to this sheet, and if you are trading with me, you can also have access to this sheet. So so the total buy cost was what did I spend? That was this one, $171 or USDT. This is it, 171 point something. Yep. And the trading fees should be there somewhere. This was the trading fees. So you can see that there's trading fees is also quite a lot sometimes. So sometimes they take trading fees in when you are buying, the trading fees is in COQ, and when you are selling, the trading fees is in USDT. So it's interesting. When you are buying COQ, you pay your fees in COQ, and when you are selling to get USDT, you pay your fees in USDT. Interesting, interesting. So that was the trading fees in COQ. So this was it, and it was it a limit order? I guess yeah, it was a limit. They were both limits. What's the time now? Yeah, I'm almost. It should be this session should be not be more than 30 minutes. I'm almost there. So limits and the sell date. The order sold on. Oops. Oh, this one. It sold on the 4th. That was this morning around 1 a.m. That's when the thing sold, and it sold. It hit my stop loss. This was a stop loss, so I actually lost in the trade. It was very small. 0 4. That was when this sell happened. 07 2025, and the sell price was which was the stop loss price. It was this one. 47. So I bought at 48 and it sold at 47 at a loss. So and the quantity sold was this was the quantity. The total sell cost was I think I have to scroll here. Should be here somewhere. It's always here. This is it. 168 USDT. So you can see as my as the money is coming down. Yeah, I started with 171. I got a small gain to 172. Now I've dropped again to 168. So that's the beauty of trading. So we endeavor to make sure we have more gains than losses. So trading fees, which is this one, which should be in USDT now. Which is not really much. It's just 25 cents trading fees, and it's a limit order, and it's a stop loss. So this, it was a stop loss. So you can see, since I've started trading the last 3 days, I've had loss twice, I've had one gain. So hopefully this time around to be different. So I'm still going to update the percentage here, but if you can see, I was at 172. I now lost. I'm now at 168. That's about $4 down. It's okay. I like this kind of challenge, so I want to see this. I want to make sure it gets past it. So it's a nice challenge, and of course, it's always nice to trade with money you can afford to lose. I always say that don't use your money for your rent or your money for feeding or your family money to trade, right? All what I'm saying here is not financial advice, right? So you should know what you're doing. You should do your research before you put money in trading. But for me, I see it as something I'm passionate about, and I like to just share knowledge. So it's more of sharing knowledge. So yeah, so that's the deal for today. For tonight, it's just a little bit above 10 o'clock. So my 30 minutes target has just been hit. So yeah, yeah. So Victor, do you have anything to say, or I have to go now? All right then. So maybe it's out of the call. All right. So
Yeah,
yeah.
no, for now, no. Thank you very much.
All right then. Nice one. Take care of yourself. We'll see you again in the next call. All right.
Definitely.
Yeah. Bye.